Câu 5. Do you think the place where people live can affect their quality of life? Yes, definitely. I think the living environment has a big effect on people's quality of life. A peaceful area with green spaces can help people relax and reduce daily stress. For example, living near a park gives people a chance to enjoy natural scenery. Câu 6. What are the advantages of living in the countryside? There are several advantages. Firstly, the countryside usually has fresh air, beautiful scenery, and plenty of greenery. Besides, people can enjoy a more relaxed lifestyle and a close community. For example, neighbors in rural areas often know each other and are willing to lend a helping hand. Câu 7. Do you think cities are better place to live than rural areas? Well, it depends on people's lifestyle and preferences. Cities offer more convenience, such as shops, schools, and entertainment facilities. However, rural areas have peaceful surroundings and a closer connection with nature. For example, young people may prefer cities because they have more opportunities to study and work. Câu 8. Why do some people prefer living in quiet areas? I think many people prefer quiet areas because they want a more relaxed lifestyle. Also, a peaceful neighborhood can help them escape from daily stress and sleep better. As a result, they may feel more comfortable in their own home. For example, I prefer a quiet place when I need to study or rest. Câu 9. What problem can noise pollution cause? Noise pollution can have several negative effects on people's daily life. Firstly, too much noise can make people feel irritated and stressed. In addition, it can affect their sleep and concentration. For example, students may find it difficult to study if they live near a busy road. Câu 10. How can people reduce noise in residential areas? I think both individuals and local authorities have a role to play. Firstly, people should avoid making unnecessary noise, especially at night. At the same time, local authorities could introduce stricter regulation to control noise level. For example, people should keep music at a loud volume after 10 p.m. Câu 11. Why it is important to have a good relationship with neighbors? I think it is extremely important because it creates a strong sense of community. Also, friendly neighbors can support each other and lend a helping hand when someone is in need. This can make people feel more welcome and safe. For example, neighbors can look after each other house house when house when someone is away. Câu 12. Are people less friendly with neighbors nowadays compared with the past? Yes, to some extent. I think people nowadays have a busy schedule, so they have less leisure time to talk to their neighbors. However, some communities still have close relationships through social activity. For example, neighbors can meet at barbecue or neighborhood events. Câu 13. Why are some communities more connected than others? I think smaller communities are often more connected because people interact more frequently. Also, they regularly share stories and lend a helping hand to each other. As a result, they can develop close relationships and a stronger community vibe. For example, people in small villages often know each other personally. Câu 14. Do you think people will know their neighbors better in the future? I'm not entirely sure. On the one hand, technology makes it easier to stay connected, but on the other hand, people may become more focused on their own life. However, community activity can help people interact more. For example, neighborhood gatherings or small events can create a stronger sense of community.